Hello, everyone. Okay, so this is my first time ever going live on YouTube as far as doing a live video on here. So I am just coming on here to let you guys know that I am going to be coming back to doing my crafting videos. I want to get back into doing those and stuff because it, was so much fun for me, and I've stepped away from crafting for a while, but I've really truly missed it, and I'm wanting to come back. So, you know, that's going to be one of my big focuses right now because, hey, Shannon, I didn't know if this was working right or not. Thank you for saying hey. I wasn't sure if this was working right. I'm just coming on here to chit chat or whatever. But I was just, wanting to come on here and say that, I'm going to try to be coming back and doing more videos with more crafting projects and stuff. I have moved everything that was in, if any of y'all remember my other room, it was pink and everything. Oh, you get alerts on YouTube? Maybe I just need to do every video on YouTube, huh? But I moved all my crafting stuff into what was my bedroom, and it's a smaller room, but it's got my crafting stuff in here. And if I, decide to paint a doll or whatever, yes, I bring it in here and I paint it in here because I have a bunny rabbit named Hot Rod that is in my now bedroom, which is the old pink room. And he, I'm not going to expose him to the fumes and all that stuff, because it could make him sick, and possibly, take him out. So I don't want to do that. I love my bunny, so I want him to be around. But I've been going back and forth for a while and stuff, and then I stepped, back into crafting a little bit, and I started pulling out some of my old crafting stuff, like things that I have gotten from like my friends and stuff, because, I kept, like my altered projects and things like that my friends had sent me, had given me. Some of them are in here. Some of them are in my bedroom. Some of them are in the hallway. Some, and I want to, start, on the walls and stuff. I'm going to put up some shelving in here, and I really want to just, make this my little, craft room that way. Because in the other room, I had like all my crafting stuff, and I had my doll stuff, and, I collect dolls too. I do collect reborn dolls. I make reborn dolls, but I have just slowly noticed that I'm really losing the passion for that. Or I won't say the passion for it. I will say that I guess losing interest in it. They're just, I love my doll collection and stuff like that, but I'm just getting to where I'm not enjoying painting them as much anymore. It was a fun thing to learn, and it's a fun thing to do every once in a while. But I have really, really, I don't know, Shannon. I'm thinking about, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, lives, I like going live in my, like in my devotional and stuff like that. I like to do the lives in there. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I should, I don't know, do some live videos in here and stuff. But, I don't know. I've always been used to just doing the pre-recorded and then uploading. That's what I've always, give you a wrench. Here you go. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I was just, I've been in a space, and I've just been, I've been going through a lot of changes as far as I'm concerned. I've just, I've been working on my faith. I've been working on my, my relationship with the Lord. I've been, just doing, oh, see, I don't know what you're talking about. How do I do it? I'll make you a moderator in here. How do I give you a wrench? Tell me how to do it, and I'll do it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to moderate. I haven't done this. What's this? I'm clicking on stuff. So if I don't know, tell me how to do that, Shannon, and I'll let's see. Go to my name, and there should be some dots. No, I see your name, Shannon, and it says Chopping Hayes, but it's like in gray. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, I did it. It said, got it. It said you are now a moderator. Oh, thanks, Shannon. Thank you. So, did it tell you that you're now a moderator? Because it told me you were a moderator. But you know, I'm just I now have a a bashing stick. Woo woo. But you know, I've been like working on my faith, and I've been, you know, just I've been working on my health, you know, and stuff, because I'll just be honest, I just got to a low point in my life, and you know, maybe that'll be, you know, in another, you know, or you know, why not chat right now, right? I mean, why not just say what? Yeah, kick the troll out. Make sure you got the big old wussy hair. Kick them out to the curb. I like doing lives. I mean, I really do. I just wish that I could get more participants in them. But like on Facebook, it's like they come in, but they never say anything. It's like I'm like, please say hello so I know that you're here. And it's like the minute I say that, it's like they run out. And I'm like, I don't know what that's about, but okay. But you know, I guess I can give you an update like of where I've, you know, been, because I hadn't been on YouTube in a while. I know that I said a couple of months ago that I was getting, you know, I was going to be coming back and stuff, and then I just, you know, kind of, you know, just didn't really do anything except for, you know, was working on dolls and things like that. And you know, I don't know. It was one of those things that, you know, I was in a space, and, you know, back in March, I had a hysterectomy, and I had some other, you know, issues that had to be addressed and taken care of. And so, you know, I went through a little bit of, I guess a little bit of depression after, you know, and I didn't think that I would. I didn't think that it would bother me as much, like having a hysterectomy and all that, you know, and stuff. I didn't think that it would be that big of a deal, because I, you know, have had a son, and, you know, I was good with that. And, but, you know, I think it's just that reality that, you know, it's done, you know, you're not, you know, able to, you know, to have anymore. And I think that was, you know, just kind of set in on me, and that kind of brought me down a little bit more in my depression. And I just kept things to myself, you know, other than talking to my husband. And, you know, I don't know. You know, I've been to my doctor. I've talked to my doctor, and I went back today for a checkup, because he had put me on a new medicine, and he wanted to give it a month to see if it was helping, and it's helping some. It doesn't, you know, he put me on it for my fibromyalgia. And Shannon, we need to talk about the fibro stuff. Because I think I'm learning, some triggers, and I don't know. I just need to talk to you about that. So maybe tomorrow we can sit down and chat or something. But he put me on a new medication for my fibro, and, you know, it is helping. I can tell. Yes, it sucks. It sucks big time. But I can tell that it's helping, you know, some. And then, you know, I can tell that this medicine is also helping some with my anxiety and my depression. My sugar, I have diabetes, and that's not so good right now, but it's going to get better, because I have put myself, you know, on a diet, and I'm, you know, making myself eat better. I'm making myself eat, you know, healthier choices. And, you know, I'm not sitting here and just eating, you know, junk and stuff like that. I have taken away my regular sodas for the most part. Every once in a while, if we go out somewhere, I might get one. But here at home, Shannon, don't kill me, but yes, I do drink a diet drink because I have to. I just cannot do just water. I can't do it. And so yeah, I don't drink a whole lot, but I do drink it. But you'll be proud to know I've got water in this cup that you sent me for Christmas. You know, this is one of my favorite cups because it keeps everything so cold. I mean, like, I can go to bed at night and ice be in here and it'll still be in there in the morning. I mean, I dump it out, of course, but I'm just saying that's how cold it keeps things. But so I've had health issues I've been dealing with. I've just been dealing with, you know, there was some family stuff that I've dealt with that's, you know, dealt with, taken care of. Everything's good there. Yeah, Shannon. Well, we might need to discuss that tomorrow. But as far as just, you know, in general, you know, I've had, you know, just some ups and downs, I guess you could say. And, you know, my depression, you know, with all this COVID-19 stuff, and then, you know, just having to, you know, be stuck in, you know, and stuff, because I don't like to wear a mask, so I don't go out that much. But I do go out on occasion, and yes, when I go out, if the store says that I have to, then I'll put it on. I don't want to, but I put it on. But oh yes, Shannon, Diet Cherry Pepsi, so good. yeah. But you know, I just decided, I'm like, you know, I got to sitting down and I just kind of made a list of things in my head. Oh no, Shannon, that's not good. I hope he's all right though. I mean, because I mean, I know I don't want it, but you know, I mean, you know, at some point we're probably all going to end up with it at some point with the way everything's going. I hope not, but you know, there's probably a good chance that we will. But let's not make it. But. I just need to have but just pop up everywhere because that and so and ooh, not good, Shannon. But I want to, you know, I want to come in, you know, start coming in and doing like videos and stuff, even if they're pre-recorded and stuff. And I'd like to get that stuff back out. Another thing that kind of got me was the stuff about that COPPA law and all that with YouTube, with videos and stuff. I was like, I do not want to get in trouble with any of that kind of stuff. That's the last thing, you know, that anybody would need. And so now, you know, I see that it gives you the option to put not for kids and stuff like that. So I'm sure that that's a way of, you know, it's not for kids, you know. So I think that's a good thing that you can, you know, put that in there, that video not for kids. And, you know, children should not be turned loose on YouTube anyway. I'm sorry, but they should not. There's too much. There's too much. They should not be turned loose on YouTube. But again, we know that they get, you know, they get on YouTube. But I do want to start crafting again. In the background back there, right there, you can see an album that I made. That is an 8x8 album that I followed the tutorial from Rosa Kelly Scrapbook. I absolutely love her tutorials. She gives the best tutorials when it comes to these albums. They are just so easy to do, and I love them. And you know, I've been working on stuff like that. I have these little egg crates that I want to alter up. I got these at Hobby Lobby back around right after Easter. I got them like, I think 90% off, 80% off, and there was a pack of like, see, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a pack of 6, and so there was some pinks and purples, and then that pastel green. So I want to do that. I want to do some organizational stuff that I share with you guys. I mean, I've got a list of stuff that I want to do to start getting videos back up and running and stuff like that, because, you know, I sat in here the other night and I painted it all, and I've just gotten to where, you know, I'm losing the interest in painting them. And I know some things I have interest in, and then, you know, I lose the interest, and then I let it go and I don't pick it up again. But when it comes to crafting, there's so much in the crafting world that we can do. I mean, there's jewelry making, there's, you know, card making, scrapbooking, there's album making, you know, altering things up. There's all sorts of things that we can share with each other. And, you know, and I feel like, you know, never really get bored. Sorry if you hear my husband laughing. He's watching something on TV in there. But, you know, I always, you know, love my dolls and stuff. I take that after my grandmother. I know my love for dolls. So it is what it is. You know, yes, I'm 43. Yes, I play with dolls and I don't care. I mean, you know, I have, you know, my little reborn collection, and I think they're cute and I love them. And, you know, I don't think I'll ever really, I don't know that I'll get out of the hobby, but I probably will get out of the painting part of it, because, I don't know, right now I'm happy with the collection that I have. I actually want to sell some of the ones that I have to, you know, what do you call it? Downsize my collection, because I don't want as many as I have in there. So it's kind of been, you know, one of those things. And we've, you know, I don't know, you know, I just, in the last, you know, several months, it's just been, you know, it's been a whirlwind of just things, you know, going on, just life, you know, as they say, life happens, and that's what has been happening. You know, life happens, and, you know, you start figuring out, you know, things. You kind of start figuring out your place, and you figure out, you know, okay, hey, this is where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. This is what I want to be doing. This is not what I want to be doing. So there's that. I've just decided that, you know, I want to do other, you know, I want to get back into my crafting stuff. And that's why, you know, I didn't sell all of my crafting stuff. I kept some of it. I just packed it away. Then I unpacked it. And then, you know, I was like, when I was going through things, like, I want to do like the challenges again, like where you do the, like, you know, because, you know, how things, they come around and then they go away. You know, like we had the pocket letters that come around. I want to do more of those again, because I found my album in my closet on a shelf, and it's got all my, it's in a binder, and it's got all of my things, like where my Basset Hound Chloe had passed away, and everybody, I did a challenge thing, you know, for them to send in, you know, a pocket letter to do, you know, with a Basset Hound, because she was a Basset. And, you know, just looking through that and stuff just really started, you know, getting me in the feels. And I'm like, I want to redo, you know, I want to go back to doing this, because I miss it. You know, I truly do miss it. I miss, you know, a lot of my crafting friends, because it's like, it's almost like whenever you quit doing something, you lose touch with people. And I don't want to do that with my, you know, with my reborns. You know, I don't want to lose the friends that I've got, which I didn't make a whole lot of friends in the reborn community. But I did make a few, and, you know, I'm still good friends, you know, with them and stuff. And I want to remain that. And the good thing about it is they are also interested, you know, and support me with whatever I, you know, decide that I want to do, whether it's, you know, paint a reborn, or whether it's, you know, paint something or alter something or make something, you know. So, but I just, you know, I'm just going to put my paints away with the dolls for a while. I'm just going to, you know, pack them up like I did my crafting supplies. And in a couple of months, if I don't miss it, then I'll know that I'm done with it, as far as painting it all. But, the paints they're not going to hurt anything sitting in there. I mean, they're just in their little jars. They're not hurting anything. So, you can keep that stuff put away and, not be in your way of, crafting. But in my bedroom, I have a crib that has my dolls, my vinyl reborn dolls in it. And then I have a couple of little baskets and stuff that I've got my silicone babies sitting in. And, so that kind of stuff, it just, so I want to, do that. And Shannon and I agree. It will be fun. I've missed it so much. I'd love to get back into the things like where we do, swaps, where we partner people off and we make cards or do a, I remember when we used to do the birthday swap things in the in the crafting community. I miss that. I miss doing that. I miss going out and picking things out for, my crafty friends and, and filling a box and sending it to them and, and just doing that stuff and getting crafty things from my friends. I really miss that. And I just sat down, one day, and when I was going through that stuff, I mean, it was just all these emotions were just like, I was like, wanting to cry and stuff because I missed, just, like when we do, making flowers and, and stuff like that. And we'd swap that kind of stuff. When we'd alter a canvas for each other or, we would do just something fun, whether it be, if you, you participate in a challenge, you can win a $20 gift certificate to, wherever, or $20 in your PayPal, or, I miss that. I miss doing that. So, that's one of the things that, some of my friends, it's hard, for some people to understand that, they're like, well, why don't you just do both? And I'm like, you can't afford it. And all of a sudden that went, there we go. Fixed it. I didn't make it fix. I don't know why it went blurred, but, you just, and if you're not feeling it anymore, like if you're not feeling, like what you're doing, it's going to show in your work with what you do. And, I didn't sell them, I'd sold a few of them, and then, I quit selling them. And it was because, I didn't want to deal with that anymore. I didn't want to deal with, selling it anymore because of the people, people are so picky, and I understand because they're paying, a good amount of money for the dolls. And it's just, uh-oh, what happened? Okay, there it goes. I guess because I was moving my hand, it was trying to catch my hand. It's just that, you have all this, y'all still there? I'm getting interruption over here. Oh, okay. Just making sure it's okay, because it like froze over here for a second. But I want to make sure, that I'm doing what I want to do, and I don't want to have to be, stressed out about, whether or not, somebody's going to like something that, they purchased and stuff, because then I can just be like, okay, I made something for somebody, and, they didn't purchase nothing. So if, if they don't like it, they can just send it on to somebody else, or they can trash it or whatever. I mean, but, and don't get me wrong, people should be concerned about how something looks, and that it's made properly. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they should. And I always, that was my biggest concern and stuff. And of course, I never had any complaints on my dolls or anything like that. But I just got to the point to where, I mean, there was so much scamming going on the reborn community and stuff that I was just like, no, I'm not doing this, because you had people doing chargebacks on their cards and things like that, and it was like, no, not doing it. I'm not putting myself in that position. So, that was kind of, what was going on, and I'm just like, I'm not doing it no more. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to fool with it. It's not worth the hassle. And you can only make so many dolls for yourself. You can only have so many, and I got too many at the moment. So I was just like, but it's not because of the collection that I do have. It's just because I'm just, I've been painting. It'll be 4 years in February of this coming year. So that's been a long time for me to stick with something, because normally I, except for in crafting, because I go through cycles even in crafting. I go through cycles where I want to sit down, and what I want to do most of the time is make flowers. And then you'll catch me, I'll be making charms, or I'll make jewelry, or, so I never really get bored with things that I'm doing in crafting. When you're painting dolls, that's all you're doing is, it's one doll after another, and, even though, it's love, I love painting them, and it's calming to me, but I'm just to a point where, I think that I'm ready to say, okay, I've had my fun in this. It was fun while it lasted, and, move on to other things that I want to do, because I have found that I would like to do, me and my friend Christine was talking about, the little, like, she had done a felt picture, like a, where it looked like flowers and stuff, and it had grass and clouds and all this stuff, and it was so pretty. And I was like, that would be something that would be fun, to learn. Or the little felt animals, things like that. I've seen a ton of things when I go into Hobby Lobby and stuff, and I'm just like, ooh, I want to do that so bad. There's so much that you can do, and I just feel like never really get bored with it. Like, I have been just jumping and wanting to make more albums. I haven't, done it yet, because I had dolls on my table that I was painting, and I was just like, ugh. And I was just like, can I ever, sell everything? Shannon, is what I did. Sell just about everything. And then when you do, I'm telling you, it's a mistake. And even though I had friends like Shannon telling me, don't do it, pack it up, put it in the closet, I'm like, no, I'm done. And, but it's like, I'm here to tell you, if you are a crafter, and I'm just telling you because I'm a crafter, if you are a crafter and you tell, yes, the third time, you are correct, Shannon. If you tell yourself, I'm done, I ain't crafting no more, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself and anybody that you tell that to. Now, there are some people that I've seen that got out of it, for good and stuff like that. But, me, I never really got out of it 100%. I just went through a phase where I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this no more. So I'm getting rid of this. I'm getting rid of that. And what it was is I now know. And if I had moved rooms like this, I would have been fine. But I had everything jam-packed in that room. And I every time I walked in that room, all I wanted to do was just shake my head, turn around, walk out. I didn't want to do nothing in there. I didn't want to paint dolls. I didn't want to do nothing, because everything was just right, Shannon. If I had done what Thomas and Shannon said, right. I agree 100%. Because now I'm going to have to go back through. Luckily, I've still got a silhouette cameo. I've got my big kick. I've got dies. I've got some stamps. I've got, things like that. I've got paper and, but I am like for my charms and things like that. And a lot of my card making supplies, I'm going to have to build that back up because I got rid of a lot of it. So I do know that I am going to have to, build that back up. It says there's 3 people in here. Who's in here besides me and Shannon? Will you say hello? I'd like to know who's in here. Does it show who comes in? Hey, Leslie. Girl, how are you doing? I have not, I don't think me and you have actually had time to talk since, I think the last time we saw each other was what, like when we did the trade for the Beanie Babies? I think it was. That was a long time ago. I see you on my Facebook and stuff posting stuff, but it has been a long time. It has and stuff. Yeah, it has. It's been a long time ago, but and the thing about it is like, I think me and Shannon are like, I think, what was it, Shannon, like 2 hours away from each other. And then I think me and Leslie are not even, I don't even think an hour away from each other, and stuff. So, I'll tell y'all what I'd like to do. I would like to one day set up something where we, do like a weekend getaway type thing where we can just get together and just like have a girls' day, just to scrapbook, whatever we want to do, alter something or, whatever, because I just think it would be so much fun to do that. I wanted to get into like the crops and stuff before, but I'm always so shy. And so, I know it's hard to believe that I'm shy. I know, but I am until I get to know you, and then I open up, and stuff. But to just go in front of a bunch of people and, just sit down and be like, oh, hey, how you doing? No, that's, I'm like, and if I have somebody with me, oh, that would be fun, Shannon. Ooh. Now, see, I'm going to be just getting all kinds of ideas of stuff to do. I'm like, I'm just excited about getting, getting back into the crafting, community and, getting back in touch with my crafty friends and stuff like that. Because I know that I've exchanged, like we did things with, we'd make things. I know I've done that with Shannon, and I know Leslie, we exchanged at one Christmas, I think it was, me and Leslie exchanged because we did the thing, because you sent me some of the cutest paper for Christmas. And I want you to know, I still have some of that paper put up. It had reindeers on it, and I kept it. And I still got that in my stash. I still have it. Oh, well, Shannon, we're just going to have to sit down and be talking about this because I don't know nothing about doing that. Leslie, I do too and stuff. Maybe, I know that, like, if we could find something that was close to where, something where we could all meet, like in the middle, or, even if there was something up Shannon's way or something, that we could do like some kind of crop or something. And then, maybe we could get together and ride together there or, something. See, I'm all about this crafting business. Yes, Shannon, definitely. We are going to have to talk about this because this has got me excited because I don't know how to do any of that. So that really sounds exciting to me. But that is what I'm going to be, looking forward to doing because I want to, get back into the crafting stuff. And that's something I want to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And altering things. I miss altering things. I miss, I still, when you go to, Like when I go to like Goodwill and stuff like that, I'm always looking for stuff to alter up. Or it's like I see something. Like today, I saw a one of the clocks that you hang on the wall, and my thought was to take out the guts of the clock or whatever, and then alter it up with flowers and stuff. I've done one of those before, and that come to mind about doing that. And I've been thinking about placing an order to Wild Orchid Craft flowers, and I'm all about my crafting right now. It's like, and I've missed it so much, and I know that that it is my thing. Okay, we've got a fourth person in here. Will you please say hello so I know who it is? I just like to know who's coming in because I want to welcome anyone who comes in and everything. Shannon is a moderator in here, so she's here to help too if if we need any help. But it says that we have a fourth person, so I know that we've got me, we've got Shannon and Leslie. So whoever the fourth person is, will you say hello so I know who you are, please? But I mean, I do. I want to get back into doing I want to get back into doing just some of the things that I really enjoyed, like I said, what were those things called, Shannon? Them, pocket letters. I want to do those again because those were just so much fun. I mean, they were, and I don't know. I want to get back into the crafting stuff. I know, and I think it would be fun to do. Some folks just lurk and don't chat. Okay. Well, I thought they might say hello. I was saying hello to them, so kind of rude if you don't say hello back, right? Uh-oh, I made somebody leave. Oops. But that is something that I want to get back into and stuff is the crafting, and just this seems like it's going to be so much fun. Come out wherever you are. I don't know. I think it would be fun. So I guess I'm going to be, looking to do more lives in here, and maybe it'll help, a bunch of us who, are kind of stuck in the house and stuff, that, that we don't get out much because of, didn't get out much before, but really don't get out much now because of COVID. So, I mean, I go out when I have to, but I don't know. I mean, it scares me, but, thoughts of going out and being around people who just don't, I don't know, that just don't, some of the people that we see here lately. But, I mean, I think it would be cool for us to, I know. And see, Shannon, I mean, it's sad. I mean, I just did did he really, Leslie? We think that Thomas had it back at the beginning of the year. We're pretty sure he did, but he never, of course they didn't have the test and stuff then. So, but we're pretty sure he had it and stuff because, I mean, it took him months and he's still not right from all of it. Did it take him a long time to get over it, Leslie? Oh no. Well, we'll definitely be praying for y'all, Leslie, because See, that's the way Thomas was. He didn't have no energy. I mean, it's like just him getting up, getting out of bed, walking into the living room, and he was just, I mean, he had no energy, none. I mean, and was uh, just, he had such a hard time breathing and stuff. And, you know, but like I said, we don't know 100% that that's what it was, but we believe that that is what it was. Oh yeah, Brian too. Yeah, I remember when you told me about Brian. But yeah, Shannon, you're definitely going to have to help me in here because I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, Leslie, I'm glad to hear that he is doing better, though. I mean, you know, praise the Lord for that because that's what they told Thomas, Shannon, was that it was just an upper respiratory infection that they couldn't get rid of. I'm glad that he's doing better though, because that's scary. I mean, it is scary and everything. I mean, it truly is scary. So Shannon, it should tell people on here whenever, like when I go live and stuff like that. I mean, it should tell people that I'm live. I know I see it on other people's thing whenever they're live. When I come on here, that is, I don't get. Now I think I got a notification for you the other day that you were live. Oh, they got to ring that bell, huh? Well, maybe whenever I start getting more stuff going and stuff, because I mean, I don't know. I just decided tonight. I'm like, you know, I did my devotional, and my last two videos that I put up, um, my last two videos that I put up, it ended up. I don't know if they got reported or what happened, or if Facebook just took them down because I was talking some politics in them, or talking about the Lord, or what it was. All I know is my last two videos that I put up, they they took them down, and I didn't get no reason why, didn't get a notification why. So that's why I'm just like, did they just take them down? Because I hit, you know, for them to be shared to the group. Then I went to the group, looked at my group, and they were there. And then I had somebody message me the next morning and said, I went to see your video, but your video is not there. Am I missing it? And so I went and looked, and it was gone. And so it made me look for the other one, and it was gone. And I did not remove them. So I was mad about that. But, you know, I mean, you know, you're not going to, you know, you might ban me or something, but, you know, you're not going to stop me from talking about the Lord. I'm not going to quit that. So, no, I did. That's just the thing. I didn't get a notification. Like, you know, how if somebody reports it, you know, how it'll tell you that, you know, uh, that it had been reported or whatever. I didn't get nothing telling me it had been reported. I did not get anything telling me why they removed my videos or anything like that. They were just gone. They were gone. You got a warning for mentioning a pew pew. That's what me and Thomas call them. Pew, 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 pew. Yes, YouTube. YouTube will delete channels and stuff. I mean, you have to look um, and stuff like that, and then just resub and stuff. But and another thing I've noticed too is like a lot of people that I followed, like I watched and stuff. I've noticed that either one, they don't do YouTube anymore, or two, I almost got put in Facebook jail. I would have never let you live that down, Shannon, if you had. Facebook jail. um, but um, I've noticed that a lot of the people that we, well, that I know that I followed and stuff, I noticed that they're not, like I said, they either don't do videos anymore, or they're not doing, anything at all on YouTube. And so I don't know if that's because, of all that stuff with the COPPA law or what, but I think now that people are starting to realize, like me, that they have, that where you can put not for children, that I think that, it'll start bringing some people back, I hope, and stuff. But because I don't see a lot of, sorry, my dogs are fighting. My husband's in there. Misha, no ma'am. Misha, come here. Come here, Misha. I don't know what they got into it about. But all right, guys, I'm going to cut this live and everything. But I hope all of y'all, thank y'all for coming in and talking to me. And I will be trying to do more of these. I'm going to start doing some crafting videos and getting them put up. My husband is in there. Yes, we're having a dog spat, Shannon. You know how that goes. He just had to get on to them. They were they got into a fight in the living room over something. I don't know what. He told him, he said, let's go potty. So good night, Leslie. I hope you have a good night. And Shannon, I will be talking to you tomorrow. But thank you, ladies, for coming in. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.